And you are listening to Thoughts and Dreams Alike by Spindu, narrated by me, Spindu. This book, Thoughts and Dreams Alike, is you. Spindu quote. Alright. Introduction. In a world that is so big, it is so small. I do my best to succeed, only to realize my flaws. The friends I have are scattered about, and their destinies are unknown to me. Who knows if we will meet again? I hope we do. A smile, a frown. I'm going down. To live or to die. A laugh, a cry. I am only a clown. My mask covers up my happiness. It holds back my love. We show off the anger and fear. My mask shows my death. Even though I still am I. Birth. Darkness made me a man. The sun showed me the way, and I burned my fingers when I got too close. On the highest mountain we gathered with the forces they call God. With no delay, they sacrificed the son and the daughter. Fire burning within my soul, a flame for them, for a purpose. If they only believed in me, things would be different between us. But now the time has come for you to decide who lives and who dies. The game of life. Okay, it's your turn to spin the wheel. Now you must move your car 4 spaces, and you get your allowance. You should put that in your bank, where it will be safe, like a good little boy. Now the next player gets a spin, and let's see what you spun. Oh no! You got your girlfriend pregnant, and you're gonna have a baby. It's too bad you didn't go to college, because now you're gonna be stuck making minimum wage for life. And your baby's mama might just leave you before you leave her. But wait, is it love? Shake the magic 8-ball that you just bought while buying baby clothes. No. If you only wore a condom and went to college, this probably wouldn't have happened. This game can be played so many different ways. There are so many different ways our society is structured for us humans. And do we realize it? Or do we just believe this is freedom? Or is freedom just a lie? We live in a world with invisible walls, and our government is in charge. Since we have been alive in the past 100 years, how many corrupt politicians and even presidents have we had? How many large corporate companies have scammed innocent people out of their life savings? We have a debt of over $1 trillion. Who allowed us to spend this money we don't have? Why are we being taxed extra for a mistake the government made? Why do the rich stay rich and the blue-collar folks just make it? We all know the poor stay poor for a reason. The American dollar used to be backed by all the gold in Fort Knox, but now it's not. So is our paper money really worth anything? Whatever happened to the barter system? I would love to be able to walk into a store with a shiny rock and trade it for a drink or some shoes. You would think that the government could go to the US Mint and just print up some cash. But then who's paying for the money to be made, and who's paying the people who run the mint? I thought people were supposed to help each other. But no, I was wrong. I can't understand how we have been able to live as long as we have with all these different people from all different cultures, and we still have wars going on. What good is all this hate bringing? What would happen if we all should die? Will human life begin again? Or will we just be lost in space? Will evolution continue without us, or will all of this be forgotten? We could just burst into flames and become another sun, and no one will ever know what we did here. Why were we even created in the first place? Who were really the first man and woman to have sex and start this race of humans? There are white, black, brown, and Asian races all over the world, and we are to believe that a mystical force called God created everything we know. Why do we follow a government or society? Is it just conditioning? We want to just live our lives and do what we want. And then there are these invisible walls, laws, that we are forced to live by and obey. So many companies run our lives. And do we realize this? Or do we just follow the path we are programmed to take? I have all this stuff that I've collected over the years, and I don't even want it. Money buys all this stuff, but happiness is something that you can't buy. It's a feeling that we are programmed to have. All these feelings and words we use have definitions, but who created all the definitions in the dictionary? Were there a group of cavemen sitting around carving the definitions into cave walls? What are we really doing here? Are we just here to worship God or clutter the planet with trash and babies? Is it a little crazy to think that there's one button hooked up to thousands of missiles aimed at other countries, and other countries have missiles pointed at us just in case someone wants to start a world war? Well, the truth is that they are, and that bothers me. Why can't I smoke a joint without being afraid of getting arrested? How come everything costs money? Money is evil. And I think that shelter, food, and water should be free to everyone because we don't know why we're here. We just are. If you want the fancy stuff in life, then sure, you have to pay for it. But just to survive as a human on this planet, those things should be free. If the shoe fits, wear it. Because in the end, we are all going to die. So take your time and enjoy your life. Make some friends and live this life to the fullest of your ability because we only get one. Animal sense. Take a deep breath and look around. Feel the air touch your skin and enter your paws like a toxic gas stimulating your mind. Your eyes dilate to enormous size, and you drool for the taste of blood as you smell it in the air. Walk slowly down that carpeted runway you call your path. Gripping your cheap orange plastic handled razor blade, your body temperature rises and little beads of sweat form on your forehead, and your palms clam up with death. Eyes of blackened pain see the smiling, happy victim comfortably perched in a daze of serenity. The thumb you hold close to the razor's edge is sharply torn as you ready yourself for the kill. Directly behind your victim, you, in one continuous motion, grab your new soul by the head, pull it straight back so you look right into the eyes of your prey. Swiftly, with your razor blade in your right hand, you cut deep into the left side of your victim's neck and cut to the right in one foul swoop. You walk away, leaving the body for the vultures to clean up. Your job is done here. No remorse, no pain. It's just that easy. After all, we're only mammals. A bear without a nose. sitting on the couch again, watching the static grow closer. No lights, music, or action, only the voices in my head telling me what I see. But do I? The spiders on the wall and the needle in my vein disappears. I am held down and my skin melts off my body like condensation drips off a cold glass of iced tea in the middle of summer. I am left with everything except nothing. I ask myself, is it in my head? Or is my head asking myself to ask myself if it is real? Am I really sitting on this couch? Where am I really? And what happened to the static I was watching? Slipping away from the pain, the hurt stays the same. I dress in my skin but only to be naked. Who is telling me they are inside me? Who is inside me? I hear people talking everywhere, but I am alone. Have I been alone this whole time? It's been hours since I got low, and the pain and static are long gone. I feel nothing. No, wait. No. Yes. It is still gone. What am I? My mind is in pain. My pain is at ease. Why won't they stop talking about me? Make it stop. I don't tell lies. Fuck you. I'm sitting on the couch. At least my body is outside of my body. If it wasn't, I'd be here all alone sitting on this couch. Someone must be here sitting beside me, whispering in my ear, at least on the inside of my ear. Little people talk. Can spiders talk? If so, they must have crawled inside my head. It's about darn time for the spiders and me to be alone. Unless they ate my skin, and that is why I can't find it. I can feel it, but is it really there? The colors on the wall remind me of the static I saw. I must have become the static because now I'm looking at the wall, even though it is not where I saw the static. Maybe I never saw the static, and the wall was where I was sitting. If I was sitting on the wall, the static would have been on the floor. No, because I was facing north, so the floor I was looking at was actually the ceiling. The ceiling was the wall of the static. Well, shit. Now I know how I got here. Journal entry, January 5th, 2000. In one ear and out the other. My words sound like the wind, and yours feel like tidal waves crashing down on my brain. I want mine, and you want yours. Yours are always better than mine. But what about mine? Oh, who cares? Go smoke a joint and unroll yourself. Okay, go read a book and learn something. I only remember what I read, so read this. Fuck you. I can't stand you. You're supposed to be what to me? I could be your everything, but nope. I'm just a fucking burden. Go ahead and tell me how to live my life. No one can stand up to you. You insist on telling me and others that your way is the way. The only way. All my life, I have had everything handed to me, and the one thing I needed most was taken from me. Just send me off, send me away. Let someone else deal with me in hopes to fix me. I am more than broken, I am shattered. I hope you have the best glue in the world. It's not the ADD or the ADHD. It's not the list of psychologists that have tried to fix me with pills. It's not the schools that have failed to heal me. It's you that failed. Money isn't everything, and rules need to be broken. Everything you read isn't true. People are wrong sometimes. People do make mistakes. That's what makes us people. Even you are wrong sometimes. I try and try. I'm a slave, not a man. I can't do it anymore. So get a clue. Buy a vowel. I don't give a shit how you do it. But you do it. Read a book called The Idiot's Guide to Being Cool. I'm sure it's out there. My inner child is now destroyed, and I am on my own. I don't need your shit. This life is full of utter bullshit. Total bullshit, so fuck it. I'll fail knowing it wasn't my fault. Finn. The shadows and skulls, fear me not. The light loves to make me ill and blind me with hate. It's all over now. My life has come to a bitter end. I know I have made lots of mistakes and hurt a lot of people in the process. Most of them deserved it, so fuck them. My life has sucked for as long as I can remember. Most of my life has been erased from my mind or got lost in the move. I'm not sure how many people I am now, but that doesn't matter. My soul belongs to the devil, Satan, if you will. My heart is black and will never pump the blood that contains the will for love. It pumps black oil through my cursed vein in this body that is just a shell. Hell spawn, I am. I am running from my known failures, obvious mistakes. I can't remember when I was most happiest. This society, the one which we live, was created from greed. Greed started this society, and it will be the downfall of our society. We destroyed this planet that we inhabit, and we will blame everyone else before we point the finger at ourselves. I'm really nauseous and want to puke my guts out. The world is spinning, and the devil comes to play with me. Satan, how are things in the underworld, I say. Satan replies, silence, you fool, and bow before me, before I destroy you. I drop to my knees and pray. Oh, Satan, my lord, I come to worship you for eternity. You are my master, and you alone. I am here to do your bidding, O masterful Satan. I worship thee. And Satan stands up and says, don't grovel before me, slave. My bidding is that you return to earth and spread the word of Satan amongst the mortals. Now you leave me, slave. Go and spread the word of Satan. You are my witness, and I am the truth. Now go. With the wave of his hand, he was gone, and I awoke in my bed. I will die, and you will have put the pieces together. A shattered mirror leaves shards of glass, sharper than any razor blades. Cut deep into the skin and touch the bone. Blood will not save you, as it mocks you and your every last breath on its way to the floor. Staining your clothes, laughing at you, knowing that nothing good can come from this. My blood is death, and that is what fuels me. I am alive with what shouldn't be. It's kind of funny. I'm so peaceful, and yet my power is chaos. And because of that, people won't understand how I really feel.